Developed 20 years ago, DELTABEAM has been used in over 5,000 building projects across the world. The Finnish-based group has operations in 26 countries. The UK business was launched in January 2007 with great success, including this school's building programme in Aberdeen. Manufactured from S355 high-grade steel at Peikko's factories in Bratislava and Finland, the popularity of this load-bearing beam is largely down to its simplicity. Unlike traditional beams, this innovative hollow steel concrete composite beam sits within the floor itself. Its success, says Peikko's UK boss, is based on 4 key principles.
The design efficiency, so engineers can incorporate what they require in the building. The economy of manufacture, the robot welding in the factory. We undertake all of the design for the beam so it arrives on site ready to use. The sustainability angle, in that it's a low carbon beam, and the future proofing of the building itself, in that without a downstand beam there's opportunity to redesign the room sizes or the learning spaces sizes in the future.
The fact that the DELTABEAM sits within the floor space rather than below or above means the internal volume of a building is reduced, and that means carbon levels are also reduced because there's less space to heat.
As you install and use the DELTABEAM, so you can reduce your cladding. So all the brickwork, all the glass that goes into the building can reduce the amount of materials to actually make the building. But on top of that, it's also reducing the volume of the building. So of course, as you've got a sort of large volume building, reduces down. So the amount of heating you need, the cooling you need, the ducts reduce, the pumps reduce, the chillers, the boilers, you have a knock-on impact.
Tests carried out on the DELTABEAM by Decarbonate carbon sustainability consultants give impressive results. Because fewer valuable raw materials are used in construction with DELTABEAM, embodied carbon in a school is reduced by 10%. Reduced energy consumption leads to a 3% reduction in operational carbon, not to mention smaller bills. And this gives an overall carbon reduction of 5% over a 60-year period.
The Schools for the Future programme has targets of making 20-30% reduction in operational carbon, and they're also beginning to look at embodied carbon. So I think that within the public sector, within the school sector, this product will come as a welcome, very welcome solution.
The DELTABEAM also has impressive fire resistance, as there's no need for additional expensive boxing out or fire-resistant paint.
The phrase I like to mention to customers and people I meet is a Finnish phrase translated means that we hold your project in our hands. It's fairly self-evident. We look after you from the first inquiry right the way through to delivery and onwards.
With testimonials praising its sustainability, adaptability and safety, the DELTABEAM is sure to prove a strong mainstay in many more building projects to come.